Hey YouTube and welcome to Credit Viral. There's a breaking news as Trump to increase SSI means Supplemental Security Income, SSDI, Social Security, VA and Railroad Retirement Benefits. I'm gonna give you all the details about this massive update, so make sure you stay with us till the end. And remember that we are going to upload a number of videos which will allow you to get cash assistance from your federal and state governments. If you are interested in it, then make sure you click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon so you can watch our videos when we upload it, and please smash the like button on this video as it helps this video and the channel as well. So without any further ado, let's start, and here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So let's start the video with Trump to increase benefits for millions and millions of recipients. Well, for an overwhelming majority of retirees, Social Security represents more than just a monthly check. It's a financial lifeline that they'd struggle to make do without. Well, remember that you watch this video till the end to know each and everything about this massive update that could give you an increase that you have never imagined. Remember, this is very important. But before I move on with the video and its details, I would like to ask you a very important question. Do you know that a number of lawmakers and senators are finally pushing for more stimulus payments, and this time monthly stimulus checks? And I would like to ask you that do you support this $2,000 monthly stimulus checks to all adults and dependents until this inflation ends, or would you be okay with only one-time stimulus payment? Let us know in the comments below. And if you receive Social Security, SSI means Supplemental Security Income, SSDI, Veteran Affairs and Railroad Retirement Benefits, then how much raise you would like to see in your monthly benefits? It should be $200, $300, $400 or $500. Please let us know in the comments below what do you think about it and what is your opinion about it, because always remember, your opinion matters the most. Moving on with more money coming to a number of Americans, and this could be coming to you if you receive these benefits. Well, according to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, Social Security pulled 22 million people above the federal poverty line in 2023, more than 16.3 million of which were aged 65 and over. Meanwhile, 23 years of annual service by Gallup has found that 80% to 90% of retirees rely on their Social Security income in some capacity to cover their expenses. Well, nothing is more important to America's aging workforce than preserving the financial health of Social Security, and strengthening the program begins at the top with President Donald J. Trump, and that's where he shines according to a number of analysts and experts. But moving on with the raise. Well, is the raise coming to a number of recipients? Well, though Trump has primarily maintained a hands-off approach with Social Security and focused on efficiency-based cost-cutting initiatives, he has one mammoth change in mind that would ultimately give half of all retired workers' beneficiaries a raise. You heard it absolutely right, but unfortunately, it is also a proposal that's ripe to backfire. You heard it absolutely right, and this takes us to boost in benefits. So what about this? Well, in January 1940, the very first Social Security retired worker benefit checks was mailed. Every year since then, the Social Security Board of Trustees has published a report that intricately details the inner workings of the program. These annual reports allow the public to peruse how every dollar in income is collected, as well as trace where those dollars end up. But what tends to be even more insightful with these annual reports are the forward-looking projections. These forecasts take into account ongoing demographic shifts along with changes to fiscal and monetary policy to determine how financially sound Social Security will be in 75 years following the release of a report that is the trustee's definition of the long term. Remember, seniors are struggling right now and they need some sort of support as soon as possible. That's why we can talk about extra benefits. You heard it absolutely right. When we go into the details, in each of the last 40 years, the trustees have pointed to a long-term funding obligation shortfall. Put plainly, projections income collected in the 75 years following a report isn't expected to be sufficient to cover outlays, which primarily includes benefits but also accounts for the administrative expenses to oversee the program. As of the 2024 Trustees report, this 75-year funding shortfall stood at $23.2 trillion, and this figure has been growing with consistency over time. The more pressing concern is the asset reserves of the Old Age and Survivor Insurance Trust Fund, which are estimated to be depleted by 2033. The asset reserve represents the excess cash buildup since inception that hasn't been paid out as benefits or used to cover administrative expenses. This excess income is currently invested in special issue interest-bearing government bonds as required by the law. But if lawmakers fail to act and the asset reserves run out, retired workers and survivors of deceased worker would be facing an up to 21% reduction in their monthly benefit 8 years from now, and this is going to be disastrous for millions and millions of recipients who rely on these benefits. As around 40 million recipients rely on these benefits and 5 million recipients receive below poverty level check. Moving on with the Trump's big change now, and this is also very important. Donald Trump oversaw a number of Social Security changes during the first 100 days in office of his second non-consecutive term. However, these efficiency-driven measures aren't going to put a dent in either the $23.2 trillion long-term funding shortfall or meaningfully address the expected exhaustion of the asset reserves in 2033. Let us know in the comments below, what do you think about this whole situation? By the way, if you would like to boost your Social Security, SSI and SSDI benefits, then I've written an ebook. It will do just that. It will give you all the tips, tricks, hacks and ways that will allow you to boost your Social Security, SSI and SSDI benefits. The link of that ebook is in the video's description. Simply go there, click on it and get your copy today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.